Hello yet again for more Germany versus Canada Hot World Cup action. This is the final match featuring RTT and Kaplane. If Kaplane wins the match outright, 3.5 or better, he will clinch the victory for Canada. And if RTT ties or wins, Germany will win. Take home the special prize of a custom-made Dominion World Cup Championship t-shirt thing. I don't know what they look like, but I'm sure it's fantastic. All right, RTT is already immediately in the advantage state because his own face is looking back at him on the board, encouraging him to make, smart decisions to steer the ship in a good direction. Bearing? I don't know, I'm not a sailor. So we got old donate and some things to rapidly increase the amount of, say, money in the deck right after you donate, like Trove can do that. Other than that, payload isn't super strong besides like charm things. Swamp Hag doesn't look too interesting to me. But I don't know how trying to build up to doing multiple charms compares with trying to rush provinces with treasure trove. But we'll find out. So Kaplane is going to silver donate. RTT just has a silver at this point. I'm going to assume Kaplane goes down to 3 coppers. Yeah, I mean, I guess the only difference, Steph, is that you're guaranteed to draw it. Versus not. I guess the turn, it's at least as fast turn-wise. To Steph's point. If you just donate turn 1, you'll either get the charms the same turn as the people who don't get the silver. Yeah, basically. If you donate turn 1, isn't there a chance the Trove is later? Maybe I'm just completely off on the paying back. The Trove can miss, in which case it's the same turn as the silver, right? Okay, yeah, I'm just missing a turn, aren't I? Never mind then. Okay, Wandering Winder is saying the thing that I was saying. Or attempting to say, anyway. Yeah, that is what I intended to say, Steph, and I apologize if I failed to communicate that. But they did the same thing. Kaplane wanted to hide. They're both practicing high-level strategy. They're hiding that they had a hand of 3 coppers, 1 silver by saving back one of the coppers. If you reveal that, it could be critical information leakage. They've both opted for the charm over the trove. I don't know, which is better, but we're going to find out. Playing out the captain, RTT rejected himself in favor of a treasury. He's saving his charm powers to hit double 6. He's getting a 5 and then 2 6s probably. Maybe not. We'll see. And kaplane's getting a 6 and then 2 5s. RTT may not get double 6. It's not guaranteed yet. He does. So they've gone, they were mirrored for quite a while, and now they've split off, and we get to see how the 2 plans compare. I might go 1 gold. I'm not sure. Maybe that's wrong. Captains are real good, so I guess because captains can be steward too, so the payload, you don't need the gold cash, even if you end up overdrawing somehow. The captains are getting scooped up. Yeah, I think Tracer's idea is not necessarily bad. I don't know if it was the thing to do on this turn. I don't know if it affects the money in any way, but if he's willing to get 5s, he can steward trash. Which I don't think is crazy to get 5s. Yeah, I would be aiming for like a normal 5 and a couple charms, but he didn't even play the captain, which I'm not sure about. And by that I mean I don't like it at all. So that I'm not a fan of. Sorry, Canada. Maybe I'm gonna have to switch teams partway through this. We're gonna find out. RTT wanted to click himself. He's lucky it wasn't a lab or something like that. Looks suspicious to me. It doesn't. RTT is now also can steward trash and get 5s, or he can do, I guess he can choose not to play his captain and get 6s as well, or he can, play his captain and get 6s. He's trashing. He's getting rid of them coppers. I would pick up probably a couple charms. So treasury, charm. I mean, steward for money didn't mean anything. He already had 6. He wasn't going to use buy. Yeah, but he didn't need that. Plain steward didn't change that. That aspect of it. I like the charms myself. I wouldn't have probably gotten a hag, but it's fine, I guess. Maybe kaplane will just get all the captains and not play them each turn. He can empty the captains. I don't really believe that that is the correct play. He's got $2. He took money for both, which would imply some of these charms are going to be buys. It would, to me, imply he's going to green. This is looking like it's going to be just him keeping copper for no reason. Is what it's going to end up looking like. Okay, not exactly. So he's got a trove now, which means he probably will. You could probably get by on 3 buys, but I like having the charms. So I wonder if RTT will mix in some golds here, or if it'll just be straight Captain Nobles. I would think you mix in a gold or 2. I don't especially like Hag because they can just do 1 buy and still gain 3 things, and they just get 1 curse. And that only happens, you know, every other turn, so. To me, the Hag looked like a misstep, but. He went with 1 gold. That seems okay. I might have gone 2. But he's got the nobles now, which is of course nice with the Ironmonger on the board. The captain playing Ironmonger. Though realistically they're probably overdraw pretty much, and there's not gain in play. Well, he could certainly charm pile out if kaplane doesn't score. But if kaplane, I don't know how much can kaplane score if he maximizes cash. 1, 2, 3, 6, 12. He could double. Yeah, and there's also then the mountain pass, so it just mucks it up completely, as far as knowing for sure what can be done or not. kaplane could double province though, if he wanted to. Alternatively, if he wants to trash, he could province and then get a couple 5s, I suppose. There's a lot of different things that could be done. He goes with the trash. Even with trash, he just has straight double. Okay. Seems okay. I don't feel that RTT is guaranteed to win at all. Though he's going to be a little better at doing duchies at some point. Yeah. He didn't use one of his steward plays for money last time. I really don't know what you bid. I usually just pick a random number. It's not really random. It is a number. I just, sometimes you can like do some counting to actually make the bid much where there's like a number of possible paths and it's kind of clear what the various numbers do for you. But here I don't know that I would be able to do it. $13 is what we decided on. They may have done some counting to arrive at those conclusions. Right, yeah. Can RTT get, say, another charm here? Is that too risky? Kaplane can certainly still province on his turn with certain draws, though he may have to leave the curses in the deck. He can't, like, lower the charms by 2. That's just probably suicide. That's suicide. Whether 1 is okay. 1 is probably still safe. I mean, you might as well do a silver steward, right? Looks like he's going the psychopath. I would assume you get steward and silver, not double steward. But you could get gold, I guess. Or yeah, or double silver. I guess you'd have to start looking at the exact numbers then to decide between gold and the other things. I guess and nothing will ever be totally exact because Ironmonger. Yeah, I think the Dutchy line does sound pretty good. Copper buys are weird to me. Back in my day, we had to get in there and get the treasure ourselves. Well, kaplane will probably single. I guess single is awkward for kaplane because RTT can triple. And kaplane's way worse at getting Dutchies than RTT. I mean, I don't think that's true. Maybe it is. What did he reveal? I guess none of the Ironmongers gave cash, though. Just buying a Dutchie? Seems like the thing to do. Everyone buy coppers, all the coppers. At this point, you buy the coppers is a bit of a maybe being a little optimistic. You end up just playing the steward to draw a couple coppers or something like that. Something underwhelming like that. Yeah, I guess if, well, how much RTT needs? 18 bucks and all the charms to end it. Maybe not even 18, just 13. But he needs all the charms. Oh, right. The buys. He doesn't have buys. These orange cards aren't wars. Yeah, I believed Aku. It's not Aku's fault though. It's my own fault. But it is Aku's fault. Yeah, the nice thing about he only has 23 bucks. So the nice thing about the Duchy line was that it was like a similar number of stop cards, and then it actually gave you like a for sure win if you draw here. So now he's into the duchies, basically a turn later. And kaplane is going to be... Finishes for kaplane won't work due to Swamp Hag. I mean, I guess if you could empty the charms and buy a province, that would... no, that would not work either. That would just be tie, but tie is not good enough, and you don't even have that many buys, so... It's still the buy issue. He looks pretty sunk. Just the gains are too... Does he even have 24? He just has 23 too. So he can't triple. And like duchies don't help him. And when RTT draws here, he's just gonna finish. Oh, he just has one captain. Okay. So RTT's not guaranteed to like draw all the way. He's gonna draw a little bit for sure. But he could easily stop after... Well, he's going to see, 7 or 8 cards for sure. 9-ish. The old donate. Double and donate looks like suicide. Even RTTs like duddy things are going to be close to doubling. But I mean, this is very nearly in hand already. This is in hand now. So, RTT takes game 1. This is I'm out of here on this game. I'm not sitting there while they play their charms 0% of the time. Oh, I put M for me because I won, right? No, okay. There's a G for Germany. First game to Germany. 2 games away from securing the victory. Did he actually get to triple? Did he have all 4 charms in the hand at the end there? I put an M because I'm just used to writing it so much psychomatic from all my matches. I gotta write M a lot. Not as often as I would like, though. This is an orange match so far. That's how I say his name. Nobody got the 2-5. That's the real fun one. Did no one have the Hovel 4? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Those are the ones. So we have a mirrored openings, which looks reasonable. Artisan is extremely good here. Well, you know, it's really good. Maybe extremely is not. He goes for the mill. Nice that his hovel's bottomed there. Not good draws for kaplane. He had just like a pretty awful turn 3 and 4. Is he going to trash the Necro instead? Buy the estate. Doesn't want to have a village, I guess. I don't know why. He's gone back. All right, kaplane there, he gets his artisan. RTT is also getting his artisan. Not triggering the shuffle smartly. Probably militia is not going to hit very much in this game. They're going to end up having the constant guardian set up pretty well, I would guess. Though someone would miss now and again, I would say. Depending. It could happen here a time or two. Yeah, I was going to say I'd probably play the artisan. This is, forge is really bad. Like the gap here to 5 is like huge. Mills are pretty underwhelming compared to the hunting parties. He just hits another hunting party. Gold didn't look... Yeah, kaplane does look okay. For some reason at the start it looked awful for him, but I mean he has these cards now. It doesn't seem that bad. Though obviously he's behind on the HPs. And potentially the split could go... Well, he's probably losing the split for sure, and then... RTD, of course, is still a little bit maybe more trashed. I'm not sure of that, actually. Now the artisans are kind of sad. Buys Guardian and a Forager. I don't know if you really need that many Foragers, but I guess since he didn't find a Guardian, he didn't want to get hit again. He didn't want to get hit by militia. RTT is going to be able to pick up gold here for sure, I would say. I don't know what he'll pair it with on his artisan. Maybe he's just going to start in on provinces. Yeah, cobbler's not really that interesting to me. It's really bad the turn you draw it. Though, of course, it's nice the next time. You could make pretty powerful foragers. here. Ex-Rick. He used to be a Rick, but now he's not. RTT is going to start on the provinces. He looks solidly ahead. I guess kaplane can't even get province because his artisan for silver is not going to cut it. He would have had to trash the guardian to forager. He's going with the cobbler. Unfortunately for kaplane, doing the heavy forager stuff is not as good if you're the person with 4 hunting parties. So getting these extra gains and stuff is less exciting. But most everything you want to do is going to be a lot harder with the 4 hunting parties compared to the 6. In this startling insight brought to you by me. And the cue's even silent. The letter of the week is... letter of the day. Mick Seanock is the intended pronunciation. I didn't invent it though. I stole it from someone else and adopted it as an internet handle. Yeah. But every cent is worth it. For this powerful brand recognition. Kaplane's going to gain a cobbler every turn until he can do a mega turn. Mega cobbler turn. The classic mega cobbler turn. I wonder if there was a point where RTT should have stopped in top decked hunting party. I don't know if maybe the extra gain is better. Canada's on the ropes. They can only afford to lose 0 more games in the match because this one's a wrap, I'm sorry to say. This isn't, I mean, look at this opening hand for kaplane. Oh, look at, buddy, he did have a hunting party on top. That's exciting. Yeah, but then, okay, no. Needed to have a hunting party on top a lot more than that. many, many more times. Also, the foragers are still just one. Nobody, they're just nothing. He has 2 foragers and 2 cobblers, and he's got nothing. It's not his fault. I'm not saying it's his fault. It's just the way it worked out. He's not playing on because he knows there's hunting parties aplenty down here in the bottom. He's just playing it safe. Yep. Powerful. The powers of deck tracking. He'd have been okay even if he'd drawn one, but that's just a tie too. Tie is good. Tie is as good as a win for him, but I shouldn't have really said it in the voice I used. Foragers. Yep, definitely. Is he playing for a dud? He wasn't. If he's playing for a dud, he wasn't tracking RTT's deck. I don't know. I mean, I would have. You could play the mill first, I guess. Is the way. Play the mill at all. But I don't know that 4 more cards, even if you find every hunting party, does anything for you, so it's probably silly to even mention. Poor Canada. RTT, good guy RTT, getting the province once he sees it's there, just picks it up. He didn't quite do that on the charm board, but all right, we're up to 2-0 for Germany. One more game and RTT will have clinched it for his team. And we'll all just have to go home crying till next year. All right, we got a board. You're gonna get one of those travelers. Probably gonna get a. I guess you're either getting remake or silk merchant. I guess people are thinking that even with if the 4-3 because traveling fair. I didn't even see traveling fair. RTT can top deck something nice again, or he can top deck. He could top deck experiments, or he can top deck like Silk Merchant or remake. Pretty likely to pair with some nice estates. He'd probably buy experiment as well. Just all experiments. Just do all the experiments. This is looking like a wrap too on turn 5. Because RTT is going to play remake again this turn. He can get experiments and silk off this. Looks good to me. He can top deck more experiments if he wants. It might be okay to get another peasant now. I think I would have liked the traveling fair experiment peasant use the coffer. This is okay too though. And he hits the just in time to disciple Silk Merchant. Beautiful. Germany needs 0 wins. Germany needs no wins. Germany is the victor of the World Cup 2020. Congratulations. Well played to all our competitors. This year the Germans just had us beat. I don't know if they'll keep playing or not. I expect that if they play, we're insisting they switch to previews. 100%. We're going to riot unless they do previews. I'm going to riot. At least if RTT is down, then we just kaplane will be down for sure. If they want to play it, assuming that. Conditional on him wanting to play. Did RTT go to teacher? I don't know. You don't necessarily need that, but you can just disciple experiments. I guess I would say you don't have to do it immediately. Maybe you have to do it at some point. But yeah, you should keep playing these just in case they botch a pile up. Duds are not as much of a thing, but no, they don't see spec. Well, I don't know if this person's listening to me. Yeah, they don't see spec chat. Because we talk strategy in here. Sometimes. That's a generous allotment, Johns. The memes are some of the memes look like strategy advice, but they're secretly memes. They're not memes. We're just goofing. We're just joking. Disciple the experiment so that there's one in there before you gain them both back. Well, apparently the bad advisor is Madtown Limbs or whatever that guy's name is. That was a revelation this week. See, Donald X said exactly what I said. He's not listening, but who did that? Who posted that? Oh, KHZ kilohertz. No. Now it's my video. Yeah. Get your links out while it's I rate Amos' joke highly. That gave me a chuckle. Anyway. Get your Dominion action in 24 frames per second. I don't actually know what film is. It's something like that, but I have no idea what it actually is. Oh, okay, I got it right. Has anything happened in this game? I started reading chat more than watching. So I don't know if RTT has blundered sufficiently to give Canada any hope or not. Steph's mentioning the action token placement as a possible problem. When did kaplane get a duchy? I totally missed that. Is he gonna like remake it, or is he just having it for the fun of it? Kaplane is going for the duchy rush, which unfortunately is not particularly rush-like. Or score very much. Whereas RGT is getting his second token down. Coin or card on the experiments, I'm going to assume he's going with coin. Well, he didn't draw this turn. Unfortunately, I don't believe that will matter. If he's at all worried, if he's at all paranoid about three piling, he can just like double province. I don't know if that's necessary, but one province looks pretty good. I would take one province. Foolproof. For sure. Steph's suggestion. We just need kaplane to draw remake with Disciple in 4/4s, which he doesn't have. You know, a surprising number of coppers survived to the end here. I'm not saying it was wrong, it's just a little interesting given how frequently remake was played. How many coppers made it through. He can't drain estates. He doesn't have $30. I know, yeah, but you need a lot. It's close to 30. Besides, how he plays in the experiments won't be empty. That doesn't work. Oh, I thought you meant less than 30. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 30 was just rough, big number. This is a states in hand. Yeah. All right. RTT's closed it out as we expected. 5 turns ago, 6 turns ago, whatever it was. Congratulations, Germany. Again, I already said it once, but I'll say it again now that's official. Congratulations to the team of Germany, featuring such incredible players as Freaky, RTT, Psychomatic, E Honda, Dr. Steelhammer. Was there a 6th person? If there's a 6th person, I'm so sorry. Okay, all right, I got him. Good job, Germany. All right, they flipped on the previews. They're entertainers at heart. They can play Way the Chameleon with peddlers. Just close your eyes and pretend there's a chameleon appearing on the peddler card anytime someone plays one. So we've got preview cards, and the previews, in case someone watching this hasn't seen them yet, are the new menagerie cards are Bounty Hunter. Pretty good trashing kind of thing. Gives you a lot of money. It's non-terminal. Doesn't actually trash, so VP loves it. Wayfarer, which is a smithy with an optional silver gain, which is really good. And doesn't actually cost 6. It secretly costs whatever the last thing you gained was. And Black Cat, which is a moat +2 card thing. Reaction curses people when they buy green. Makes people not want to buy green. And this event, which does is it gains an action card from each supply pile for 10, which is pretty wild. All right, so they've opened Bounty Hunter Silver. It's going to be Bounty Hunter opening is super good. It's going to be a very common opening. They've got Minstrel and they got Smithies and Trashing. They're going to be getting the Wayfarers, gaining those silvers. Counterfeit plays really nicely with silver. Wayfarer is so good. Wayfarer is so good at putting money into decks. I got lucky, but I beat a deck that had platinums just using silvers. That was fun. I mean, I had to have them dead a little bit, but it worked. I don't know if they'll end up uncovering Bustling. If they have some... Yeah, neither opened Star Chart. That's actually maybe a little surprising. Yeah. I think Star Chart did look good on the opening to me. RTT's taking advantage of the buy from Counterfeit to get a Wayfarer for $2. Hopefully we'll see the classic minstrel power treasure combo. Everyone loves that. RTT picks up another counterfeit. Counterfeit's going to be really great here. Multiple copies, just because once the coppers are gone, you feed them Wayfarer silvers. A lot of money. That was a really good draw for RTT. He's going to pick up, I assume, Minstrel, and we'll see if he pairs with Settlers or Silver, whatever. Settlers, yeah. There's no reason really to buy silvers here. You can just gain them. Yeah, he could have gone like Copper Wayfarer Minstrel. Also, that maybe was better. Or Settlers Wayfarer. Does that work? No, that didn't work. Oh, he'd already done the silver gain. I missed the silver gain. Yeah. Yeah, the Wayfarer was already cheap enough. Yeah, he should have done that. That would have been better than Settlers for sure. Wayfarer is so good. I don't even care if people think it's like broken. I don't know that it's that. I think it's just great that you can gain the silver and then it costs less. And yeah, I think Populate's a no-go here. The only somewhat redeeming thing is Bounty Hunter, but the upside doesn't seem that great to me. The only thing to redeem the getting all this junk is Bounty Hunter, because you can the triple ruins is gonna be a hard sell. We'll see if he pays attention to his orders this time. He does not, though I don't think it changed what he could get. Yeah, the order didn't change. That's true. He could have gotten Populating 2 Wayfarers. Because you get a death cart. Yeah, Poorhouse too. Now if we had Wave Chameleon. In this game, Psycho? What do you mean? I don't understand Psycho's question. Yeah, I mean, I've dealt out a curse with Black Cat in my games and had them dealt to me. I mean, I've done it against a human. I've done it while trying to win against a human and had it done against me while they were trying to win as a human. I think I would have gotten more minstrels, but RTT is going to get his green before anyone gets a black cat. I don't mean it, I don't mean it from a split perspective. I just mean from the build just of having another village for consistency. Is he going to remember to order it right so that he gets the Wayfarer for free at the end? It looks like he's doing it. He's clicking one at a time. Don't want to miss your free Wayfarer. Undo. Does it matter? Oh, he hadn't done bustling yet. I see. He had to undo because he hadn't done bustling. Well, he can trash one of the abandoned mines to death cart. Steph said it's the same for every game, or it's same within a game, but I don't know if it's like if you load up the same kingdom it'll be in the exact same order, or if it depends on the game seed and that's it. But it'll be the same every time you buy it within a game. Yeah, something like that. The old 4 provinces by turn 10 strategy, huh? Oh, 11. I was thinking he was second. He's not. RTT sent me a picture of his supplies that he was gathering to, not RTT, Dr. Steelhammer sent me a picture of his supplies to justify his break during his match earlier. I'll give him the pass this time, but I'm watching him. Well, Triple would have also, he would have had enough buys to pick up the ruin market, or the last ruin. Oh, okay. Well, it'll do it now. Though now he probably won't have it. How much more would he have had if he had chained? Well, obviously he should have chained just to get 24. But would he have had enough to chain to get to the triple populate? I don't know how much more it is. I guess just $2 more. Next time, deny that undo kaplane. Well, the old 7 provinces, turn 12. He is lying though. He's giving himself more credit than he didn't really get 8. He means 8 total, but that's not as weird as the 7. Man, Wayfarer is so good. Alright, game 2 at the previews. This time we've got Wayfarer again, Sheepdog, and Stockpile. Cool. And the Way of the Ox. And we've got Lurker Acting Troupe and other stuff. Lurker works with Sheepdog too. And yeah, there's the Procession. Well, it's not the tricky one though. Procession Way doesn't do anything that weird unless it's turtle. It's gonna still kill whatever it hits. But there's Grave Robber. Procession Grave Robber, of course, is already nutty. What will be confusing is Procession Wayfarer, I think. Not rules confusion, but just playing it out confusion. Because you'll have to track what the Wayfarer's changing cost is if you try to procession it. So they've opened Double Forager versus Forager Stockpile. You can just do crazy action stuff here. Kaplane gets a Forager and a Wayfarer. Here he'll be able to... Is he got it? No, I guess, do we have a Copper Trash yet? No. But if he draws one, he can do Lurker Wayfarer if he wants. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. Oh, that was RTT, not Kaplane. But anyway. That set of buys looked good. Blacksmith might be a little expensive to get, but other than that, I agree with what John's just said. Just expensive relative to the easier way of getting the other draw on the board. Yeah, that's right. You're right. Yeah. Boo. Boo. I'm not sure about the silver gain there, to be honest. I don't know that you want to go gain silver every time you play Wayfarer. Here, at least on this board, it seems to me like getting thin and doing crazy action stuff before gaining silver is a little better, but they're doing the stylistic Necropolis plays, which I appreciate. We'll have to keep our eyes on that as far as a style play going forward. You know, we may get tired of it, but for now, I'm definitely a fan of Necro Way of the Ox kind of way plays. I mean, at least you want to sprinkle that in some. I don't anticipate it'll always be worst style points, but initially at least I definitely give it to them. I think eventually it won't be Psycho. Maybe the Necropolis specifically. Necropolis Ox might stay. But I don't know if, playing Peddler using Way of the Chameleon every single time, 10 Peddlers a turn every turn, the whole game. I'm not sure. I'll have to see it in the log and then think about it. I think it's a style move is what we're discussing. How far away are we from the piles? We need more processions in these decks. We need a lot more processions in these decks. If RTT doesn't spend all his buys on processions, I'm going to be real sad. Kaplane was seduced by the stockpiles here. When the action stuff is already, sufficiently exciting. Man, RTT, you've let us down. Does he not know that he can procession his Wayfarers into processions? Don't say that word, Johns. That's not allowed. Whatever that abomination is. All right, one final game. Here in our World Cup exhibition match, we got all Wayfarer cage match. Sheepdog, Way the Turtle. Oh, Kaplane will know about this. He and I played a game last night with Sheepdog and Way the Turtle. It's really nice. Oh, they're not gonna do Wayfarer. That's too bad. I wanted to see the Sheepdog Way the Turtle again. All Wayfarer all the time. This is like Goko Dance. This is brings back old memories, lots of nostalgia. Yep. Steph, this is looking like a bug. It's not really. but it's pretty funny. Too bad there wasn't Traveling Fair as well. Traveling Fair, Peddler, Wayfarer. Alright, they got out. That's too bad though, because I wanted to see the first thing they'd rolled. It took me a long time to see a mastermind board the other day. Though then we got 2 in a row, so. Alright, capitalism has a lot of targets here, and it does free up some flexibility for killing hits, though only on those specific cards. Actions, not really here. But Bank, of course, likes capitalism. Bank doesn't like stockpile, though. That's kind of interesting. Stockpile, not your only buy, you have storeroom as well. And since storeroom can be a treasure, that can pan out. Kaplane loves stockpile. He's all about it. I assume governors will be super good here. They're running through these stockpiles. They're not going to last very long. I would be up for just governors, but upgrade would be okay for RTT as well. I assume you'll get card here. The bottom thing isn't a dud thing, I don't think. I think it's just a, maybe it's an estate, but still you probably want to draw it. And it was a copper. So I like those choices. Well, you only play them 1 kilohertz, so, but this turn thing happened, or the chameleon thing only affects this turn, not the next turn or further turns from a duration. Two stockpiles remain. We saw a mole there. Looked like a pretty good mole. Still only one, well, it looked okay-ish. I don't know. Still only one governor gone from the pile. Which I believe may be a mistake. I would totally try and do killing capitalism stuff here to print good treasures. Plus it's just fun. Well, you need to be able to have one in handed trash, I guess, and hope your opponent doesn't steal it from you. And then maybe not play one of them. And you need 2 treasures, yeah. Well, you don't have to have 2 treasures. You could trash it with an upgrade or a forge or whatever, but one treasure and a treasure, yeah. Or scrap. That's not unreasonable. Does RTT have any stockpiles left in deck, or is he out of that game? Or does he still have one? That was it for him. So RTT was done on stockpiles, I think. I think they were all off. He had a lot of governors, though. Alright, RTT completes the sweep. Congrats to him on a little bit of additional bragging rights. And thank you all for tuning in to the Discord voice chat and YouTube, wherever you may be. Take it easy. Have a good one. I'll see y'all later.